G'day, you little ripperoos. You're welcome to the Cherry Gaming channel. We're going to go around Bathurst. No, I can't do that any longer. No. No more horrible accents. Right. Project Cars, again. God, it's a good game. It's a good game. There are some issues, but I may go into that during the race. Some issues that are persistent with this game, but it is also persistently brilliant. So, let's get on with the good stuff. So, Bathurst. Very famous track. I knew about it. I didn't really know the layout. And today I popped my Bathurst virginity. So that's a thing. I had a couple of practice goes in this, whatever the hell this is, Caper Monterey stock bloody car, and it's not actually that bad. I was surprised. So it can drive. Well, I can drive it somewhat. When the camera's rolling, let's have a look, see if I can still drive it. I've got 4 laps on here, a track I don't really know. Max grid, and that's a big grid on this track, 35. And around the first corner it is thin, it is a thin piece of road, so I don't know how the hell that's going to work. No brake lights, so we can't see. Luckily it's day, so we haven't got to worry about the lack of headlights. But braking might not be so fun, because a lot of cars are going to stop in front of me, and I've got no idea when they're going to do it. Because the pack is going to be so dense, I'm going to not have a bean when they're going to stop. The starting position's on random, so don't know where I'm going to start. Oh, am I at the front? Could it be? Oh, no. I look like Lightning McQueen. Alright, at least we've got nice dials. Okay, not the best start. Whoa, into freaking the green one, the lime green one. Right. So this is probably going to be a bit mental. Right, so the only way I can tell their speed is if they've let off the throttle, we're going to see some flames. There's only 4 flipping gears in this car, but I've got the game quite quiet at the minute. There's a bubblegum car ahead. Why didn't I get that paint scheme? But Project Cars, great game. With this steering wheel I'm using at the minute, the Driveforce GT. I don't know if it's this wheel. It seems to be persistent with all of the racing wheels. It seems to be affecting some people after a quick scan of the forums. I've got my degrees of rotation set to... Now, it does go to 900, but I'm not going to go to 900 because I can't do that. You know, I've got it to about 180 degrees, you know, like a proper... like an F1 little square wheel. I've got it like that. I could not do a full degree. I could never race on these live cars. It's awful. Right, I need to pay more attention. But the thing is, I've got my wheel set up to how I want it, whether that's good or bad or anything, and I'm in way too high of a gear. The only thing is, Project Cars has a tendency of going, oh, so you've got your settings how you like them, well, maybe we should change them for you. and I'm not talking when you load the game up, I'm talking mid-race. Like really mid-race, like last lap of 6 laps, they might just suddenly do it. So there is about a 2-degree rotation in your steering wheel. So if you breathe on your wheel, you will be in full lock. No. Alright, my car, I've got everything on realistic, it's still drivable. The steering wheel is no longer straight, but we can redeem this, Where are we? 10th. Okay, my blue dials. No windshield wiper. Now this is where it gets awkward because we're all out of car here. Oh, I don't want to blow the engine. Oh, I don't want to blow it. Just tippy tappy. Right, there's definitely some braking involved here. The whole car's red. That is a brake light to me. Just follow the car ahead. But yeah, having a quick look at the forums, it doesn't seem like anyone's really figured out what it is. I mean, you've got the usual crap of ending processes for Windows, anything like that, but I don't know, and it's not even reliably consistent of a problem. It's very intermittent. You might be playing for hours, nothing. You might do a lap, and it might just suddenly change. Very frustrating bug. And you know, if you're going to spend a few £100 on a racing wheel, you want it to work. You don't want the game to let you down. That's the thing you feel that's never going to let you down. You know, you just plug it in, you set your profiles, and then you're away. God, this is turning into a bit of a drift. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to see the smoke. Oh well. Might have made someone else crash. Oh, take it a bit easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Oh, drift cars. It's too much V8. Too much V8 for me to handle. It's funny though, because these still don't sound as good as the old V8 Merc. That has just got the best engine in the world. The sound. Oh, it's too good. Too good. This red car is starting to get on my nerves. I have got to get past him. I have got to get in the right gear. That's what I've got to do. Jesus. At least it's nice and easy with the tax. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'll roll with that. I'll roll with that. No, no, I won't roll with that. Someone got me from behind.
The TV monitors are showing you've got some aero damage.
Yep, the TV monitors aren't lying. But you carry on watching your TV. If I was you, I'd flick over to Channel 4 because what you're seeing is not going to be good for the CEO and the investors of this car. Oh God, I've got something against Panasonic. Clearly, I aim at that sign every single time. Well, the good news, the red car's gone. There is no red car. But the bad news is I'm still where I am, and now this car's closer, and it looks like I've got less top speed. Whoa, the steering went right up that hill. There's a lot of play in this this wheel now. Holy shit. Right, let's get on these brakes. At least they don't lock up. They're not very lockable, these brakes, which is good. Right. I mean, they haven't got a lot on them. I don't know if ABS is one of the things they have. Probably not. Considering they don't even have windshield wipers. I mean, oh no. No, I'm not having that. Come here, bulldog ass. Considering they didn't pop to Halfords for 5 minutes to buy up some windshield wipers, I'm sure they haven't got a lot of the technical stuff. Come here. Come here. Black dog. The dog's white. Slipstream. Come on, I'm Lightning. Lightning McQueen.
Looks like there's one on your tail.
Yes, I know. Oh shit, it's the red car. Not the red car. Whoa, it's weird over the hills now with this bent steering. Didn't like the down chains mid corner. Oh come on, I'm barely touching the throttle. Oh, the red's come in. He wants my Angus. He shall not have. He shall not. Don't push me into the sign. That wasn't even me that time. It's getting aggressive. No, I'm not losing places. I haven't even got the AI set too hard on this one. Let's get down here. Get some torque up the hill. God, it is a struggle going around here. Like, from the... How many laps am I on? From the 3 laps, or I did another 2 laps before I did this race. I am liking Bathurst. It's a very strange circuit, especially downhill section. When I was messing around, testing the microphone out, that was very rough. No, no. When I was testing the microphone out, and we're out. I even managed to knock the microphone. Oh no. Well, we've got to be able to get in. Let us in. Let us in. No. No. Oh, okay. They're being rough. If that's the way they want to play, I'll cock block them. You ain't getting through. Come on. Come on, I'm doing an Austin Powers now. Who we got behind? Who we got behind? Gee. A bit of damage there. Oh, yeah. Who's the car sponsored by? Who are we? Is that Storms? Hello there, Mr. CEO of Storms. Yeah, we successfully participated in the race. Yeah, we brought home a solid 32nd place. Yeah, very happy with the result for that. And oh, and by the way, yeah, the car's fucked as well. So yeah, we're gonna need another one of them. The steering wheel's about 90 degrees to the right. Ooh, got no braking references now, so oh, come on, brakes. Right, we can still finish this. We've got a race to go. See if we can catch up with some of the stragglers from the massacre that happened back there. A bit early on the brakes. Let's get round here. They don't have too much turning. Well, they've got a turn in. There's a little bit of grip. It just doesn't feel like these things are meant to go around corners. Yeah, I know he's ahead. Oh, come on, grip. Where are you? This is what you get from going from a touring car to one of these bricks. Alright. He's not getting past me. Craig Bueller. Bueller. Oh no, this ain't your day off, mate. Whoa, the steering went over the top of the hill. Okay, that is no fun. You don't want to be doing that. Alright, let's try and get around here without touching the throttle too much, because the game freaks out. It's like, yes, Mr. AI with perfect throttle control, leave me alone. Don't knock into the back of me, you cheeky barstool. Every time I see a Panasonic sign now, I'm scared I'm just going to run into it. It's like those bastards at Panasonic, let's have them.
This guy's all over you, pulling the mirrors. Time to cover the inside
I
line
would
as
if I had
late
some
as
mirrors.
you can.
I ain't even got side mirrors. Because I'm actually concentrating now. I've completely forgotten the track. So, where's sight read this? Yes! My teammates. I remember this is nasty. Put a bit of power down. Try and control it. No, no, no. Oh, Jesus. Not again. Okay, well, the steering can't be any more fucked. So, I think we're alright there. This is one of those tracks you do not want to go into a live com straight away. It becomes bumper cars. I'm glad I'm not with the pack, because it would actually be just freaking destruction derby. It really would. Let's have a look at this car. Yeah, it's actually a square now. I've rounded the edges off. I think it's quite considerate of me. Whoa, steering light, steering light. Yeah, I'm doing that with one finger. It's not even getting up to the red line point anymore, so that's not happening. Get some grass on the tyres, give them a bit of greenery. Right, let's keep these off my back. Let's get this race finished. Jesus. Luckily, the problem I was talking about earlier, I don't know what I was doing there, the steering hasn't changed. No, 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 no. Cock block. I don't care about the racing rules. Cock block. Yeah, do not jump into the stock cars in Bathurst with no previous experience beside 2 laps on free mode. It will end like that. That was a scrap. That was there was nothing good about that. It was a complete and utter scrap. But yeah, the issue didn't go on, so I'm okay with that. Had the race gone on any more laps, it probably freaking would have. It's normally within the range of anything past 6 laps, the steering will just completely go. So you've got to watch out for that. Like I said, I'm still looking for a fix because there doesn't seem to be anything on it. My friend, Dan, he's just brought, I have to remember the model because they don't have name on daft things. The Logitech 920, I think it is, something like that. I think that's the name of it, but he's just brought that one. That's the one that's compatible with PC and Xbox One. I want to know if his wheel occasionally goes and changes his settings on the rotation sensitivity, but because I've got him now on the game, I can start doing some racing with him rather than being on my bothering. Because you try and get into an online game on this with randoms, it's just horrible. They'll leave if you don't have a 45-minute qualifying session. It's like, really, just can we just race, please? I don't want to do qualifying for nearly an hour. So yeah, I'll have some races coming on, and maybe some heads-to-heads with different cars, comparing them. That might be pretty good. And I'm going to start exploring all the different tracks I haven't touched. I mean, this was just dabbling into Bathurst and it turned into bumper cars, but of course there's still I'm about 45-50 hours into the game, and there's tracks I've never even been on in free mode, so I'm looking forward to that. But stay tuned for any more Project Cars content and any more content. I've probably got some Rainbow Six Siege on the go. That hot buggy mess, as buggy as it is, it's fun. It's Project Cars really. So I love it, besides all the little beauty marks. But stay tuned. This is Cherry signing out.